Have you thought about going back to school? I can just hear the chorus. No, that's over. I finished that. But there's an awful lot of other people who say, well, yeah, I'd like to, but, you know, those days are long gone. I've got a guest who says, not necessarily. Dr. David Barnes is the Executive Vice President, Dean of Adult Studies at Southwestern College. Let's start by talking about the institution.
Southwestern College, you know, in fact, it's very interesting. The front page article on the Arizona Republic this morning, Mesa wants to be a college town.
Yes.
And then it lists a variety, deep into the article, of well-known private colleges. Southwestern College just happens to be one of the very few private, in fact, the only Christian liberal arts institution that was founded in Phoenix, that's still operating in Phoenix as a not-for-profit institution. Arizona is a hotbed for public education, for community college education, and for profit education. But for the not-for-profits, and it's not only Mesa, but Goodyear, Glendale, they'd all like to be college towns, but we have Southwestern College right here in Phoenix, Arizona, founded in 1960, intentionally Christian liberal arts educational institution.
Right where in Phoenix, Arizona?
You know, it's in North Phoenix on Cactus, just a mile off the 51.
And who goes there and why?
We have an undergraduate traditional program that has been around since 1960. We have a variety of majors. In fact, one of the things, because Southwestern has been well known for its Bible education, we've done a lot of work over the past 5 years to let the world know that there's a lot more than just earning a degree in biblical studies. You can earn a degree in business administration, in music, in education. In fact, our education majors are very sought after in both the public and the private sector.
Okay, but now what age groups are we talking about? Because there's so many things to talk about when you talk about an institution that's been around as long as Southwestern, but we got to concentrate on inviting those good folks like my wife, who got her graduate degree in her 40s.
Absolutely, and that's the news that brings me here today, because in addition to that traditional program, we, in the past year, have launched an adult degree completion program.
What does that mean?
That means if you're 25 or older, and our average age student right now in the adult degree completion program is in their 40s, actually the upper 40s, and but you have some college, but you haven't earned their degree. In the state of Arizona, by the way, more than 70, close to 80% of our population of adults has not earned their bachelor's degree. So they're right in the target audience for this type of a program. And now we have this degree in business administration. It meets in the evenings. There are a variety of benefits to the program that benefit an adult who has life experience and other college credits, but they never finished their degree.
Now, however, what is it that you can do to alleviate that barrier that people feel so often of, I'm long past that whole academic rhythm. I mean, I can't even imagine going back to school again and getting into that environment.
That's a great question, and I think it hits right, the answer to that question hits right at some of the specialness of Southwestern College. One of the phrases we put out at a sister institution a few years ago that's also not-for-profit was the phrase education for people, not for profit. Our motive is for the mission of the institution, and we educate students in a Christian environment. Our motive is to assist each individual student. So if I'm counseling a student who's dealing with all of those emotions, I'm not trying to talk them into the program because I'm getting rich off of their tuition. I'm trying to talk them into the program within what they bring to the table and what they desire to do as an individual. So our educational counselors are very skilled at counseling with each person who comes in to help them make that transition back to school successfully.
I ran into a phrase, and I hope that you can define it in less than a minute. Christian intentionality. What does that mean?
Well, there are thousands of colleges in the country. There are around 100 left that might define themselves as intentionally Christian. In a four-state region, Southwestern College is the only one in a four-state region in this part of the country. You have to go to Southern California to find a handful of them. But we're the only one. Part of what that means is you can look at our website and there's a doctrinal statement there. So you know what our faculty and staff believe. In the Bible, in Luke 6:40, it says that when a student is fully trained, he becomes like his teacher. So if indeed that is important, and you believe that you get molded by your teacher and become like your teacher, knowing the beliefs and basic beliefs spiritually of your teachers is very important.
For the rest of the story, it's Southwestern College, and you can find out everything that we talked about in great detail by getting in touch with them. This is Pat McMahon. I'll be back in just a moment.